when he went to the Soviet Union, he went to Moscow, and he spent all his time in Moscow, which is the most developed urban area in the country. I understand and can get my mind around how he was impressed with what he saw, and yet what he saw was a very limited of what was going on in that country.
Absolutely true. That's a good observation. His trip to the Soviet Union, like his first trip was 1934, and that's a very interesting story just because before he makes it to the Soviet Union, first has to go through Germany. So you're literally seeing fascism right at its beginning, and he's going through it right at the beginning, and then he goes to the Soviet Union. A stark difference in many ways, and all in one trip.
How much time have you spent in Russia?
I was there for over a period, let's say between 34 and 37. What is much more interesting, I should think, Senator, is that my boy went to school there. Because I found in Russia a complete absence of race prejudice. A complete absence. First time in my life, Senator, that I was able to walk the earth with complete dignity as a human being.
His relationship with the Soviet Union, there's a lot to read into it. There's a lot of debate that can be had, but I think it can be safely said it's one of the most controversial parts of his legacy, and one that people are still trying to get their heads around even to this day, and trying to understand what did he know, what did he not know, what did he stand by, what he did not stand by. That's a discussion into itself, without question. But a great point that he's seeing Moscow, he's seeing the great films of Sergei Eisenstein, he's seeing before the purges that we would know of Stalinism of the 40s and early 50s, but he's still getting a limited perspective.